What's up, everyone? Making this video today and giving some updates on my 10K challenge for WSOP.com. Doing pretty good. Want to talk about that as well as I played the $400 Monster Sack tournament at the Orleans yesterday and kind of give my feedback on what I thought about that tournament. There's a lot of tournaments coming up in Las Vegas in the last couple weeks of May, as well as obviously all of June, early July. So going over here to the May 25th update. Now this is profit 4,303. I actually won a mystery bounty tournament, and also I got the biggest bounty in that tournament. So that's going to help me out a lot. The biggest bounty was a $600 bounty. It was a $10 mystery bounty. It goes off about 4:30 Pacific time, and won that tournament outright. And as crazy as it is, the person that I beat heads up, he had the $600 mystery bounty. So kind of changed a lot of my play, and I'm really kind of sad that I couldn't record the final table. I ended up getting a call from somebody back home, and talking to him, I probably should have recorded it on mute so I can go back and analyze it for YouTube later, but I guess I wasn't thinking at the time, and ended up missing out on some pretty good content, first place as well as the biggest bounty. It would have been good to have that video. But right now, when I usually take a screenshot of my shark scope, this was on a Saturday morning. So it was 4,303. Right now it's at about 5,400. So doing pretty well. Still playing pretty much $50 and less tournaments. I haven't decided to move up stakes yet, and I'm going to keep grinding away on these smaller ones as long as I'm running good. And I'm going to take some shots here and there. I think today there's a $1,000 mystery bounty. I'm going to go ahead and jump in that probably at 4 o'clock if I'm feeling pretty good. And so that's that. I want to get to the Orleans tournament. So if you don't know about you don't know about Poker Atlas, it gives a breakdown of all the tournaments, special event tournaments. And you can narrow this down. So I'm going to narrow it down just to Nevada. Obviously, this is the biggest month of poker. So currently they have the deepstack tournament and the Venetian. There's 115 events going from May to the end of July. The Wynn Summer Classic, which I've heard very, very good things about that. I'll get into that in a second. The Orleans Summer Open, of course, I played an event yesterday. MGM Summer Grand Poker Festival, and then the Golden Nugget Poker Series, and of course the World Series of Poker. And I would have liked to get in that 1K mystery bounty at the World Series of Poker, but because, as I mentioned before, I'm a truck driver and I have a pretty bad driving schedule during the week. I'm usually gone Monday through Thursday, sometimes Monday through Friday. And that's a multi-day event, so it's kind of out of the question for me, unfortunately. But that actually reminds me, there is an Aria Poker Classic. I'm going to click into that right now, because today on, I thought it was today, they have a 1K, excuse me. Oh, excuse me, tomorrow. I'm sorry, I'm messing up my days here. There is a 1K mystery bounty, $1,100 buy-in. And it's a pretty good tournament to get into. And just my experience, it might be different when you're playing online, but there is a lot of recreational players that enjoy those mystery bounty tournaments. And if you know anything about game selection when it comes to poker, you want to get into games that the recreational players want to play. So unfortunately, I won't be able to make that event, but I'm going to scroll back here. So just some things that I've heard over the last few months, getting back into playing poker. So on Super Bowl Sunday, actually, so that's about 4 or 5 months ago now, I was playing with a guy who has been a longtime dealer at the Wynn, and he was actually telling me that the Wynn has by far the best poker dealers. And he was just mentioning the most tenured dealers, especially for tournaments. And him, as well as some other people at the table, echoed the sentiment, so I can't just say that he was being biased, which he might have been a little bit, but I mean, it is what it is. He was saying that the World Series of Poker, that they have had a lot of trouble with dealers. They bring in a lot of dealers from out of town. I actually believe that there may have been a couple of guys at my table yesterday at the Orleans Summer Open that were dealers. So this is the event I played yesterday, the 11 a.m. Mega Stack event. It got about 130 people. Unfortunately, I busted out relatively early, so no good information on that. But, positives of playing at the Orleans if you're in the World Series and, if you have a car, I don't know if you're somebody that's parked out here in Las Vegas or if you flew in for the event, you're staying at one of the casinos. But there's no parking fees, as you'll notice when you get to the Strip. Almost everywhere charges you for parking now, which is really kind of crappy. If you decide to play a tournament at one of these big casinos, I would definitely go to the floor person and see if there's a way that they validate your parking. And if you can get that validated, that'd be great. So just going down some of these events, they got a horse event today, $600 buy-in. Pretty much they'll have an evening no limit tournament, $200 buy-in, 15K guaranteed. So, I mean, they're looking to get about 100 people. I prefer, if I'm going to play some of these tournaments, much larger fields. So, usually on a Saturday or a Friday night, Saturday nights, they'll probably get bigger fields. If you notice this one right here, Monster Stack, 30K guarantee, $200 buy-in. So they're probably looking to get about 150 to 200 people. Golden Nugget, I might try to go and play one of these tournaments at some point, just depending on my schedule. Want to note they have a mystery bounty with multiple flights. So a $300 buy-in, 250K guarantee. So they're looking to get about 1,000 people in this tournament. It's probably really good value tournament. As I said before, it's going to be a multi-day event, so make sure that is going to work with your schedule. WSOP, of course, 100 events. I'm probably going to try to look to play a 1K event or maybe a side event or two. And as you see today, I'm going to make sure that you pay attention. They have the Mystery Millions, which is a $1,000 buy-in, $1 million prize pool. I'd love to get in this tournament. Unfortunately, my schedule is very difficult. So just giving you a quick rundown of my status right now of my 10K challenge on WSOP. I'm hovering right around, of course, I said this is a little outdated, but I'm hovering right around 5,300. Playing really well in these small tournaments, trying to make sure that I'm focused, working with my schedule, still getting my exercise, still getting my walks in the evening with my wife, things like that. And, going pretty well. So if you have anything, any comments or anything that you want to see me do, different types of videos, strategic videos, things like that. After this month, once I finish up this 10K challenge, I'm going to go back to the drawing board and start to focus on some of these things that I'm not even familiar with, like GTO, Game Theory Optimal. Once I started getting back into playing poker, I noticed my algorithm on Instagram and things like that started to blow up with a lot of poker advertisements. Game Theory Optimal is not even something I was familiar with. I've been playing poker since 2003. I've read a lot of books. I've been a part of like Poker X Factor and Card Runners, different training sites, studying. And Game Theory Optimal is something new to me. So I'm going to go to the drawing board, maybe take a month and just study and practice and see where I have some leaks in my game that I can tighten up. And, please, if you ever listen to my videos and you are familiar with GTO or GTO, I think there's a couple of GTO Lab and then a couple of different GTO programs. Let me know which one's your favorite, and I'm going to look into getting involved in that and really studying. So, all right, so my video, May 27th, basically today's the start of the World Series of Poker. So it's going to be a fun month. I'm going to try and keep track of some of the new stuff. And all right, if you have any questions, again, jump in the comments, and I appreciate it.